In a traditional course, the professor is the final word. But this is not the case in how this course is designed. The course has an open component, those taking the course for free and not receiving credit, and a for-credit component, those receiving a grade for their work. However, both groups are asked to enter into this course with the same expectations of being a full participant and interacting with each other. Instead, this course is designed to be a community of practice. You may be familiar with similar terms like learning community, professional learning community, etc. A community of practice was first introduced by two researchers called Lave and Wagner, in which they defined a community of practice as a group of people who are working together towards a common goal. They defined the group as having mutual engagement, joint enterprise, and shared repertoire. To explain it further, the three parts mean the following. Mutual engagement means that everyone is participating in the community and their participation is going to help each member learn. The norms of the group will be established by the participants. Sure, as a professor, I'll make suggestions about minimum involvement to get you started, but the interaction between you and the other members will define your experience. The more time that you put into responding to others and giving feedback, the more you'll be able to take away from the experience. Joint enterprise states that everyone is involved together in trying to achieve a goal. In this case, improving our grant writing skills. Our efforts will be centered on the goal through our engagement and interactions. Finally, shared repertoire. It's assumed that you all come to this course with a background of education. You have shared assumptions, things like teachers are not provided with enough resources to teach as they would like or know they should teach, or also shared vocabulary. If I talk about standards and standardized testing, we should all kind of understand each other. I may have more experience with some of the topics of grant writing, but through a community of practice, our goal is to increase the knowledge of all members, even the professor. How would that work? Maybe one of you know of a grant that's worth applying for. Maybe you attended a workshop and they offered additional ideas beyond the ones presented in the formal material of this class. Perhaps you ask a question and then a group goes on and researches it and gets new information beyond things that we even knew to consider. So what does that mean for you? As a participant, you are expected to interact with others. Especially in open courses, many people come in, take the information, and leave. This is not the expectation for this course. You're expected to give each other feedback and share your ideas online and respect each other's ideas and ownership. What does it mean for me as a professor? It means that I am here to facilitate these discussions, but not offer the final word. I promise to model the kinds of interactions that I hope to see, but I won't comment on every post. I will also encourage and question to help keep the discussions going. However, I too am a participant and my role is not the final answer because in grant writing, there's really no right answers, just shades of gray. For the for-credit participants, I will make sure you know your expectations, but your grade will not only be based on your grant drafts, but also on your participation in the community as a whole. So what kind of norms should we have for this course? That will be in the discussion forum and you will set them yourself. I will set one norm. This will be a space for people to share ideas about grants that they would like to submit. So rule number 1, respect each other's ideas and ownership of them. This is my first contribution to the norms and rules for this group. I look forward to reading yours.